welcome back to the vlog. Today is Saturday, June 6th. We're vlogging. We're gonna start another vlog. I do have the most recent vlog up, so definitely go back and watch that. I'll try to remember. I've been trying to, I always say I'll link stuff and then I forget, so you guys gotta hold me accountable with editing. If it's a vlog, an easy vlog, I usually edit on my phone. If I don't have a lot of footage, and on my phone I probably do, I just don't know how to do it. But I was gonna say I don't have access to like a lot of my links and things like that, but I probably just don't know how to do it. But anywho's, leaving the hair salon, just got my hair done. My hairline back here is a little warm. She kind of burned me, Rosita. She watches my vlogs, but that steam got me, so it's a little. I'm gonna tell her next time just to like shave my hair back there. You know, my hairline is long. Like when I had short hair, she would keep it straight, but now that I have longer hair, she's back there straightening the kitchen, as I call it. But I would rather but I did get it cut. She cut about this much, because my hair's like right here. She cut about this much off. I didn't have any breakage, but to me it looked a little scraggly. And I told her, let's just trim it. And she's heavy on the scissors, so I got to cut. It was supposed to be a trim, but I got to cut because she cut about this much. About 2 inches, maybe 2-3 inches off. Because my hair, yeah, it was like right here. So, anywho's, it looks good. You know, this is a great child. I'm going to go ahead and, I don't know. We were talking about maybe coloring it just a little bit. She used to tone it a little more, like tone down the gray to make it, and the toner would make it look more like blonde or light brown highlights, because my gray has kind of like yellow undertones. Because if she doesn't, sometimes it doesn't do it as much now. When it was first coming in, it would turn yellow a lot. I don't know if it was the products that I used. Maybe I was using too much heat at that time. But it doesn't do that anymore. And all of my hair is coming in gray. Most of my hair is coming in gray. It's not at all coming in black, because I'm a little more grayer than I was before. But I would say with new hair growth, probably about 70% of it is coming in gray. Not all, because you can still see the black. They call it, what, salt and pepper? But so we were talking about toning it, because I want a ponytail for the summer. I want to be able, because I have my hair up, because I wear it up. In the other vlog you saw that I had it up in a ponytail, because it gets hot and soiled, and but I don't have enough to make it look cute. You know what I mean? Like if I want to wear a ball on top or on the back, a bun, I don't have enough, I don't think. So we were talking about getting an extension, but she doesn't want to get one that has like gray, because it's gonna make me look too old. Like it doesn't have the right mixture of gray. She's tried, so she would have to customize it herself. So we were talking about that. If I tone my hair just a little, it will match the ponytail a little more, because it doesn't matter. When I pull my hair back, it's even more gray. The gray is throughout. But anyway. All right, well, let's go home. We need to do some purging and packing. But I am going to stop at Starbucks and get a water and a snack, because I have all these gift cards that I need to use. But drinking too much coffee kind of gives me like a lot of hot flashes and New Balance. So is this one 0? They give me hot flashes, and a lot of too much caffeine isn't good for my skin. It's not good. I notice when I drink too much caffeine also too, for me, it might be TMI, it's not really good for like my breast, because I'm not a doctor, so I can't remember the medical term, but I have dense breasts, and I knew when I was younger, sometimes I would feel like little, I don't know, my breasts would get sore is what. And I used to drink Coke every day. And my doctor was like, it's the caffeine. You have to stop. It causes like I don't want to say the ducts. Are you on my side? Like, what's happening, guy? I'm not going to say, but it's almost, it causes the ducts to swell. And they become, so you know how you feel when you're pregnant or when you're on your period, your breasts get sore? That's how mine would feel like all the time. When I wasn't on my period, I wasn't pregnant. And so I went to the doctor and I got a mammogram. And I remember I wasn't old enough to get a mammogram. I had never had a mammogram before, but she was concerned because, you know, breast cancer can happen at any age, probably. So, but it was totally fine. It's the caffeine. And I feel that when I drink too much coffee, and I drink espresso. So it's probably not when I drink regular strength coffee or decaf, it's espresso, and I drink it a lot. Then I also started drinking Blooms, which I don't like. They're kind of like the Alani. I think I talked about this in a vlog before, but they're on the healthier end. It has green tea, and green tea has caffeine as well. And they can be addictive because they taste so good. So I was at one time during this, during school, trying to get those kids out of there. I was getting a little, stressed. So I got hair all over my shirt where she cut my hair. Yeah, she did. Cut it. Yeah, a good amount. It's like right here now, right at my clavicle bone. But I could tell the thing with my breast started happening again when I was drinking Bloom. So anyway, long story short, for a lot of us, a lot of caffeine is not good for breast health. So that's our women's health TED Talk. Just make sure we're getting our mammograms, ladies. Make sure that we're doing what we need to do for overall good health. And I just pray too. I pray a lot because I fall off the wagon. You guys know my candy addiction. But I told the Lord I want him to take that away from me too, because I want to enjoy eating candy. Like, I don't like I like cheesecake. That's pretty much it. Cheesecake is my number one type of pastry, I guess, or sweet. My mom makes this honey bun cake. I like that, but I don't really like cakes and cookies. I mean, I will eat them. If we're having a party, we got them, but I don't buy them in the house. Like, I like chocolate chip cookies, but candy is it for me. You guys have been here for a while, that's my quote unquote drug of choice, candy. So with that being said, I really need him to take it away from me. Like, I want to have a healthy relationship with candy, because that's keeping me fat. Whenever I start feeling stressed, I've got to do better. Stress about anything, even good stress. Candy. Good morning. Happy Monday. Today is, I don't know, June 8th, I think. I'll put it on the screen, of course. So, on the way to Home Depot, as Jeffrey says, Home Depot. I need to get some packing tape and a couple more boxes. I'm gonna work on organizing my desk area, throwing those things out. I need to do some Goodwill today. So the purging continues. Gotta get that done. The goal is to have everything purged and cleaned and all those things by Friday, but I really want to have it done by Wednesday or Thursday, but probably Thursday is more realistic. I ordered a new coffee table, so that's going to be delivered, and then some chairs. What is it? Counter stools, because Jordan took my counter stools. She designed those, picked those out for me. She's my design director. Whenever I need to get new furniture or do whatever, you know, that's her zhuzh. So I lean to her. So those are her favorites. She took those. She needed, because she doesn't have a table. I don't even know if she's going to get a little table in her apartment, because like I said, her apartment is teeny tiny. It is so cute. She loves it. Just enough for her to walk around and enjoy the fruits of her labor, thank God. But so I think she's just gonna do counter like space, because she has a pretty large island. So yeah, so she took those. So she's been looking for me some more. I think we found the fit. So we ordered those last night. They should be delivered Wednesday. I'm doing a sofa refresh. I'm trying to sell that, and the end tables and all of that. That sofa is, I think I talked to you about it, but it's pretty old. The end tables are glass and the coffee table are glass, which is still nice, but I think I want something a little different. I know there was a time when people were getting rid of wood and everything was just glass and light and airy, and at that time more modern. But you know, things have swung back into the other direction. I like to be classic. Doesn't matter if it's trendy or not. I like to be more classic, and I felt like the glass tables, while they can be classic, I think the tone of them, the accents, and the shape underneath made them a little dated, because they have like a geometric leg, and like I said, it made it a little dated. And the hardware is like that nickel, not shiny, in between silver and bronze, you know, not shiny, but so I'm gonna get rid of those. That's just not my zhuzh anymore. And they're old. Like, I want to say maybe not when we first got married, but we got married in 99, so shortly thereafter, maybe like at least 2005, like around that time, I think. Yeah, is when, yeah, something like that. Definitely like 2000, 2005. I think I had those. So that's been a while. I've had those quite some time, over 20 years. So those, and then the sectional, because we had a leather, and I go back and forth on that. Leather doesn't like warm up the space, but I thought with kids and such, because Jeffrey and I had leather when we first got married, a nice leather sofa, love seat, ottoman. We sold that and got another like sectional, and then it was kind of small. Well, it wasn't a sectional. I think it was just another like cloth, like fabric sofa, a love seat, and recliner. Then we wanted to upgrade. You know how you just want to upgrade on that. Then we got a sectional, and the sectional served us well with the kids and all of that, and having family over, family game night, all of that. It was lovely. But it has served its purpose, and I don't want it that big and bulky anymore. And then I also too think that sometimes the leather can be kind of cold. You have to do a lot to warm that up. So I don't know. I'm trying to, in the space space. I'm trying to create like transitional seating, little pockets of seating. That's why I don't want like a big sofa or a sectional now. So anyway, we've arrived to Home Depot. Don't know how much I will film today because it's gonna be just purge day. And single lady pro tip, it's about 8:21. I'm pretty late to Home Depot. I like to come early when it's like not a lot of people, but if you want to be found, if you're single and you want to be found by really attractive working men, go to Home Depot or Lowe's early. Pro tip. I'm not looking, happily married, but they be looking, and I have to show my ring a lot of times. But it's a bunch of good morning. It's a bunch of, because it's not a lot of women in Home Depot, I think, in the morning, because these are like contractors, builders, plumbers, owners. A lot of these men are owners of their own business. Like, it's a lot of industrial type workers. And here getting their supply, especially on a Monday. So like today, getting their supplies for the week, paying their accounts, so they can get their people paid, all that kind of stuff. So I'm just saying, and I don't know about Saturday mornings, because if I come on a Saturday, I come with Jeffrey during the day, like whenever he's ready to come. But when I come alone, it's usually early morning during the week. So if you can find that time and you are in the, if you're ready, I'm not going to say in the market, because we're not looking for, they're going to find us. If you are ready to be found, I would take some Home Depot visits and see how that works for you. So, and I'm going to go in here, and if I see somebody, I'm going to show you, because I'm telling you, they are like rampant up in here in the mornings. And I always come and I have on sweats. So I'm not looking. Either way, I'm not looking. But even if I was looking, like, I don't look like I'm looking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have on sweats and joggers and leggings and all of that. Hair barely combed. And I'm telling you, making eye contact, coming down the aisle that I'm on. There goes somebody right here. Let me show you. There go one right there. A nice bald head guy. Wish I can zoom in. There go one right there. Going on into Home Depot. And there, I don't know. Because my husband wears his wedding ring. So, but I can kind of tell. I've been in the game. I've been married. It'll be, 27 years? 28 years? I don't know. I don't know how long. Yeah, 27, 28 years this year in the next couple of weeks. And I kind of know when a married man is being naughty, trying to talk to somebody. They have a different vibe. Like, it's real. It's not smooth. It's sneaky. Like, they're like kind of, quiet, whispering, how you doing? Making sure nobody don't hear them. I know when it's a married man, trying to talk to somebody, because a lot of men don't wear their rings. Now, my husband wear his ring, because that's a non-negotiable. Because if I'm wearing my ring, you wearing yours. Okay? You wearing your ring. So, that's a non-negotiable. A lot of his friends don't wear their ring, and he used to say stuff like that. Well, I'm gonna take my ring off to go play basketball. And you're not. I'm gonna get you one of those. What do you call those? Those plastic rings or whatever that you can wear when you're out and about. He would used to say, when we first got married early on in his career, because he's in tech, he was more like hardware. So he would have to go physically. And this is before everything was virtual. So he would have to physically go to the company that their clients, and he would have to like run the test, or if they couldn't, they would call in, of course. And if he couldn't get them to fix whatever, do the diagnostics over the phone, he and his team would physically have to go. They have to put in a ticket and physically have to go to the client. So he would go to the client a lot, and he would say, with my wedding band, with the diamonds, I don't want to be, inside of a processor trying to fix something. And, I chipped my diamond, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to, not wear my ring during the week. Who? I wish you would. I wish you would not wear that ring during the week. I said, yeah, you are. So no, we're not playing those games that you look at out here looking single. And, we were younger then, skinnier. We didn't have no gray hair. We were just at the very, very top of our game. We still look good, but, we were the youth was definitely on our side at that time. So, but anyway, I got off on a tangent. Let me go in here and see if I can find y'all a man and get my boxes and stuff, and we'll go from there. It's a little dry here this morning. I think we may have missed them. It's about 8:30. You have to come early, like between 7 and 8, to really get the goods. Sorry, sir. Good morning. Also, too, I'm thinking about changing out my faucet. Cooler, that's nice. I like that. More sleek one in the back. All right, lovelies. I didn't find y'all a man. Not today, but we're gonna hold out hope. Besides the one man that was coming in, the bald head man that was coming in, then when I got in there and I see he got his stuff in left, so he probably was married. But yeah, it's just a tip for you single ladies. I just know that is what my older aunts and my mom told me when I was single and I felt like I was ready. They were like, no one's gonna find you at the house, so you got to get yourself together and be available. Let me go through Chick-fil-A and I will talk to you guys later. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, I don't know why I did that, but anyway, today is Tuesday, June 9th. Another day of cleaning, purging, got laundry there. Yep, purging things out, gotta go to Goodwill. Just vlogging, nothing has changed, but I just wanted to keep up with the vlog this week and just check in little by little each day. So I just got up. It's probably about 9 o'clock. I got up a little late today. It's summer, so I'm getting used to staying in bed a little late. And for me, late is like 8 o'clock instead of 5:45. It's like 8. I really need to go to the gym. I really do. But I've been moving a lot, doing things. So I've been trying to do that. But I have a delivery coming. I'll just show you guys. And I am vlogging on my phone because my camera I put it somewhere. I packed it away. And so we're just going to vlog on our phone. And it's easier for me to edit and to keep up because we're trying to get back to the swing of things, right? Yeah. What was I going to say? What was I telling you guys? So yeah, I need to go to the gym. I don't really want to sweat my hair out. That's probably why. And I've got to let that go too. Even when I go get my hair done, I still need to like move my body. And we've talked about that before. You and I have talked about it. Rosita, my hairstylist, and I have talked about it. So she was looking Bobby today because it's straight. My little curls fell out. But yeah, I told you she cut my hair, like right here. My hair was down here. Jeffrey was like, because, he likes my hair longer. And when I like it short, when I first came on YouTube, my hair wasn't a pixie. I like it short, but I've grown it out over the years for him. Just a bunch of rambling, I'm sure. But let me get dressed and see. I need a coffee. Don't have any. I'm not really going to the grocery store this week. We just been kind of eating what we have. I need to clean the freezer out. So I put the deep freezer. So I put everything in the small freezer and I'm going to clean that out. I have a lot to do. So we'll just check back in. I'll give you guys an update of what's going on. So let me get dressed and I will see you guys soon. Hey team, I am running out to do an errand for Jordan. She forgot her lunch, and mind you, she lives totally on the opposite side of town now. She forgot her lunch and she is gonna be at work late tonight. So, you know, she's on a budget, so she doesn't have money to be eating out. And so I told her I would get it because I do have an errand to run. So I told her that I would get it. So I'm gonna stop and get some gas right here, and then I will, hold on y'all. Woo, okay. Wow. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get that over to her. Forgive my shiny face. I just reapplied some sunscreen. You know, guys, I had surgery right here, so that's a very sensitive spot, and my dermatologist said to make sure that I apply sunscreen because the skin is really thin and the sun could potentially burn it, and then, you know, it could cause skin cancer, and we don't want that because it was never skin cancer. But yeah, we want to make sure it's protected, and it could get really dark, like a dark ring around it, and it had started doing that. You can see that dark ring when it started healing, and he told me to immediately start putting sunscreen, and it kind of stopped it. But I'm gonna do cocoa butter and scar healing rejuvenation. I've been saying that for the past couple of months and I haven't done that. So let me do that. I'm at the gas station. People watching me vlog, of course. But I wanted to bring you guys up to date on what I've been doing today, which you already know, packing and such. I did have to run out to get, what's this? Oh, another delivery, because I'm vlogging on my phone, so it just came up. I did have to go out to get another delivery from FedEx. Now the one tomorrow and Thursday, they're gonna come. It's furniture, so they're gonna come and set it up and all of that. So I have to be at the house between, I think it's like 7 a.m. or something. But anyway, let me tell you about FedEx. So FedEx did come and bring the new coffee table. FedEx left it in like the middle of my driveway. Where we live out here, there was like an old engineering firm. Like, it was a huge campus, and I think they either consolidated with another company or moved closer into like Raleigh. But so FedEx took over that as a hub, but they needed like an eastern hub between out here in the rural areas. We get deliveries really quickly. Like they fly into the airport and then automatically come to this hub out here, and then we get delivery. So this wasn't supposed to be delivered until like later today or early tomorrow. It got here at 9 o'clock this morning. But my point is, I'm going to insert where they left it, and it could have gotten stolen. So I'm like, come on, FedEx, like, come on. But I had to run out and do that. So that's what I've been doing. Then I had to go back home and start purging and doing stuff like that. All right, let me get gas. Jordan is texting me. Hopefully she doesn't need me to go. That would be great, and I can just go back home. Y'all, it is so hot. I'm wearing shorts. You know, I don't usually wear shorts out the house. See my legs in the reflection. I have on shorts. Crocs. Do y'all wear socks with Crocs? I hate wearing socks with my Crocs, but I think you're supposed to, but I usually don't. The girls get on me all the time. Because I'm wearing, like, you know, bedroom shoes. But I can see why, because your feet, you get sweaty. But, or maybe I'll start wearing, like, thin little socks with my Crocs. I tell you what, a mother's job, even when they freaking move out, it's never done. She better be glad I was in the area. Well, I really wasn't in the area. I was going to the area. The next time I'm over here, she's going to vlog and let you guys give you a sneak, just a little peek of her cute little apartment. So I'm in her parking garage. And I had to use an app because, you know, everything is automated. So I was too far with that because, you know, this electronical, technical stuff, you know, gets me turned around sometimes. Okay. All right, I dropped off the goods to her spoiled self. Good morning. All right, it's about 8:30. I'm up. I had a delivery this morning, so we're up. All right, so what I'm gonna do now before I start purging and taking stuff to Goodwill again today, I need to call a fence company, whichever wants me to call that. So let me call them and get them to come out here and do an estimate for a fence. And then, yeah, that's pretty much what stuff's gonna do today. And then I gotta finish purging stuff. No matter how much I think you're streamlined, you always can get rid of stuff. Like, I don't know how we collect so much stuff. And I do pretty good. And it wasn't really my closet, because I do pretty good. I purge every month in my closet. If I'm not wearing it, and I'm just not, and I didn't have that much to purge as far as clothing. I had a few things because I didn't purge before my birthday. So April and May, like middle April and May, because I know I had to purge for like spring, Easter, because I bought a dress that I wore on Easter or Mother's Day, whichever one it was. So I know I purged. So I think I didn't purge for the month of May. So I didn't have a lot of stuff is what I'm trying to say. It's early, my mind is. But I need to call the fence people and see what they talking about. And then we will go from there, child. Hey team, me again. So it's about 6:44 on my way to church. I got my nails done. I got a pedicure, and she taught me into just getting a manicure. They call it it really wasn't even a manicure. They call it a polish change on my nails, because I just do my nails at home now because they grow fine on their own, and I just keep them square and clear. I just don't. I'm not into my actual nails anymore. I just rather, that's not relaxing to me. And for me to get both, sometimes it takes me too much time. So I just like them clear and square, and I can do that at home. And cuticle oil and all of that. And remember, my friend owns the spa, the nail spa. So she's kind of taught me how to take care of my stuff at home. But pedicure is relaxing. I like they give you a massage, and you know, standing all day with teaching, I really love that. And I have I've talked to y'all about this, that one toe and my heel, it just gets scaly no matter what I do. I need professional help. So I always go and let them kind of keep that in order. Even in winter, even if I don't get color in winter, I kind of go, let them keep that in order, get all that nasty dead skin off or whatever. Because I know I hear, especially Coco McQueen, she says that in her area, nail techs are just not, you know, putting their back into it anymore as it relates to like pedicures. And she's right. My friend is still old school. She will fire someone if she sees them not given the proper care in a pedicure, because they're very expensive now. Remember when pedicures were like $25? You can get nails and pedicure for like $50 and $75. Remember that? Acrylic, remember that? Acrylic nails and pedicure for like $75 together. And if you were just getting either gel polish or regular polish, you can come out of there with like $25 or $50. It depends on what salon. But anywho, so that's why I hang in there with my friend, because she keeps saying she's gonna retire, because she's been doing it over 30 years. And I said, I don't know, I guess when you retire, I'm just really gonna have to do my stuff at home. But anyway, I hang in there with her. So finish that, and now it's time for church. So let's go to church. Bible study. But here I got that yellow, that butter yellow. It's OPI, but it's not. No, it's not OPI. It's something that's very similar to that Sunny Bunny. So I'll put it on the screen for Sunny Bunny. So it's very similar. I think Sunny Bunny is just a little bit lighter. She didn't have that, but she had that. This that's very similar. So I have that on my fingers and my toes. I usually get white or pink on my toes. But I said, let's try something a little different. So I will put in Sunny Bunny. You need to get that. It's that, it gives you the milky, it's milky yellow. It said it's butter yellow, but it's like milky yellow. This is a true butter yellow. And it's kind of pulling green, like a neon green, but I promise you, it's not that bright. It's because I don't like bright nails. But it looks really good. But anywho, then let's go to church. And then I probably won't see you guys until in the morning. Good morning. Here I am on the internet with bags under my eyes, looking bad, but we're gonna fix that today. But I wanted to pop on it in the vlog. I left you guys yesterday when I was going to church. Church was lovely. I talked about getting my nails done, and I think that's all that happened. Jeffrey and I put together my bar stools, which I don't think are gonna work. So I will probably pick up the vlog there for next week, but I'm gonna go so I can edit this and get this out on Friday. All right, thank you guys for watching the summer vlog,